Getting close, people. It's October. That's neat. Morning, gang. This is where I ended up last night. I don't know, half a mile or a mile past the shelter. Trail is somewhere right there. So, yeah, not too bad. I was lazy and I did not hang my food, but otherwise looks like a pretty decent spot. Good morning. Wow, this is a nice camp spot just before, a few miles out from Duncannon. You're up on a ridge, you go down a hill, then you're in Duncannon. This is when you're up on that ridge. Really flat, nice little spot. You get a view over here. I don't know how well you can see it, but there's some beautiful colors happening, but too much fog. But all those trees have really nice reds and yellows and greens happening. Alright, so that last campsite with, like on the Bald, that was not as close as I thought. It's probably like 7 miles from Duncan. This one is actually very close. Not as good a camp space. Not sure where you find nice ground for your tent, but there's a campfire and there's a nice rock to climb on with a nice view. Let me get up there on top. Boom. Let's start this way. Wow. I don't know how well you can see it. There's so much color happening. That's very cool. And then to your right, you can see a little town. And that is Duncannon. Oh, don't drop it. Boom. Duncannon right over there. And then I'll cross that bridge and then continue on the trail. Oh, this was tricksy. There's a little kind of like an arrow. Luckily there's double blades there. I did not see it. But that looks very much like the path. I came from over there and then you go, boom, straight ahead. You're supposed to go down into the city. But nope, you gotta go this way. You gotta go up. So anyway, that was tricksy. Luckily I did not miss it. Ford dealership. On my way to the downtown area of Duncannon. They have a VFW Post 255 to all veterans. Very nice. Here she is, Mrs. Duncannon. Nice houses right here. That's cool. Oh. Got a trail laundry place. Very cool. Luckily I already did it not that long ago and I can wait a few more days. Hey, I'm still in town. I was hanging out with all these like true freaking hikers. It was like probably the hikiest hiker that's out there. He's a triple crowner, quadruple triple crowner. He's done PCT 4 times, CDT 4 times, AT 4 times, and this year he was doing it a 5th time. But then COVID and such. So anyway, and I met this other guy who's a PCT guy, who's doing the AT this year after recovering from some illness that took he had to relearn how to walk and talk and everything. Got something, I only heard it, I wasn't in that conversation. I heard it second, like a little bit off in the distance. But yeah, he's only learned how to walk in like the past year after having whatever took him out. And then there was another guy who did the AT in like the early 80s before there was all this what's the words? All this not architecture, the framework, I can't think of the word, but all the stuff that's available for hikers now, making it easy. Maps and things, didn't have none of that. But yeah, all these people were hanging out at the Doyle, and it was neat. That was neat, talking to all these guys. They were cool folks. But I got caught up, not because of them, although that was a nice little benefit. Vicky, the lady of the Doyle, she was out of town for the entire day. I had just missed her apparently. If I could have gotten there a little sooner, it would have been good. Hey, let's show you this way, then you can see all the cars. Wait, I got... Oh well, I won't do it. Cars! So anyway, I ordered a rain jacket to the Doyle. So I was waiting to pick it up. And luckily, the delivery came, but I just had to wait 5 and a half hours to get it. So, oh well. I had good conversations and got some apples out of a hiker box. That was nice. And, whatever. Now I'm on my way. Gonna get to the next shelter. It's 5 miles. So it's 6:30. I got 2 hours of hiking ahead of me. And oh well. Most of it is flat street walking, and then the rest of it will be up a hill. And then I think at the top of the hill I should be very close to the shelter, and I'm not gonna miss it this time. This is pretty cool. This here is an old factory, which it's called Old Sled Works Antique and Craft Market. So they've repurposed it, but this is what it used to be. Let's see, can I zoom? Can you do it? He zoomed. There. Lightning Guider sleds. Maybe some of you know these. Produced between 1904 and 1988 by the Standard Novelty Works located here. In 1920, this plant was credited with producing more children's sleds than any other U.S. factory. Its capacity was then 1,600 to 1,800 per day. The company also made children's wagons, porch swings, porch gates, and furniture products. It was established in 1904 by William Wills and P.F. Duncan. The plant was closed in October of 1990. Crossing the bridge in the dark. Luckily there is a path here. Maybe you can see that way too. I think that's a Sheets. Boom. So yeah, I thought I would be able to avoid night hiking today, as I was only going 15 miles and I got 10 miles done by 12:30. But oh well. Night hiking it is. cannot be avoided. Oh boy. Man, I've just been wandering around in the dark, coming from that bridge. I'm supposed to go across. You can't see them. There's train tracks right here. But finally, there's a sign. Let's see if I can get some light on it. Let's see. Do Appalachian Trail. Finally. So go this way. There it is. Train tracks. No train. No train. In the dark, this is very difficult. Here we go. Strong smell of tar. I saw this big wall and I was like, what do I do with this? It's got to be a way to get up it. Day blaze. There we go. Okie dokie. And away we go. We got 2.6 miles. Whew. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I mean, this is pretty flat. Somewhere around here looks, I mean, oh, you probably can't see out that far. Yeah, I probably have to go here. Oh, pretty flat. The only thing is that it like rained a little bit today, so everything's wet. So I could walk another hour in the dark and go get to a shelter and not have to worry about that, but I think I'd rather just call it a night. This is the only thing that really bothers me. Tired. This guy bothers me. Don't like that. I don't want to see many of those around. But alright, I'm going to set up.